Al Kwong is our chief camera. Ladies and gentlemen, our judges officiating in this Victorian Championship match: Andrew Campbell, John McCubbin and Nika Williams. Chairman of the board, Bernard Barmer, former featherweight champion of InterVarsity. Your ringside physician, Dr. John Jury, counting the knockdowns if need be, Brian Membry. Timekeeper of the bell, Damien J. Membry. Your referee in charge of the action, Malcolm Mulder. Yep, number one. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 rounds of boxing for the Victorian Middleweight Championship. Let's get it on. It's showtime. Murray Thompson, Fighters Factory Promotions. Proudly, yep. Okay, before we get underway with Max Manning, M-A-N-N-I-N-G. Max Manning, would you come to the blue corner, please? Max Manning, would you please come to ringside? The matter is urgent. Max Manning, would you please come to the blue corner? Max, yep. Right, Murray, it's important, Dad. Particularly important in terms of a hospital situation. Okay, Damien, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Victorian Middleweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger, occupying the red corner with Bryce Echuka Birtwistle in the corner with former two-times world champ Diamond Dale Westerman. Originally from Dunedin in New Zealand, now based in Narre Warren, Victoria. 5 professional fights. He's met some of the big guns in 2002, including Sam Soliman and Sakio Bika. 5 fights, 1 win, 1 draw, 3 losses. Tonight he tips the scales at 71.75 kilograms, wearing gold trunks with red brute force. Would you welcome the challenger, originally from New Zealand, as I say, Iron Mike Cope. Iron Mike Cope, occupying the red corner. And across the ring with the judges on a 10-point must system. He comes from Launching Place, a beautiful part of Victoria. He's part of Fighters Factory, a distinguished kickboxer boxer. Ladies and gentlemen, last year in July on the Mundine Hospital, inside 1 round, he captured the Victorian Middleweight Championship. He blew away David Dake. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 fights, 3 wins, 4 losses, including a win over former national boxing and kickboxing champion Steve Dewey. Right on the button, 72 kilograms, wearing black trunks. He's always smiling because thunder and lightning, Nick Lightning Lundh. 10 rounds of boxing. Malcolm Mulder to give referees instructions.
Welcome to Centre Ring, gentlemen. Good luck to both you fighters. May the best man win. Shake hands now. Come on, fighting at the bell.
Here we go. It's our main event of the evening.
Well, here we go. This is the main event, the Victorian Middleweight title fight, round 1. And in the yellow pants from the red corner, we've got the challenger, Iron Mike Cope. And he's up against the champion Nick Lundh from the blue corner from the Fighters Factory. And this is a tailor-made fight for guys who like to fight.
It certainly is. Both boys pretty even reputation-wise. I wouldn't say it's a step in class to fight for a title of Mike Cope. He started off fighting Sakio Bika, Jeff Fennick, trained big puncher, former African Olympian, and then went the distance with Sammy Solomon over 12 rounds for the PABA title. He stepped in actually to replace Nick Lundh, who was due to take that fight. Nick been a little inactive since his kickboxing world title fight received a cut eye. So,
well, it started off at cracking pace, Brian, and I can tell you this fight will warm up. There won't be any waiting for punches here.
Well, there'll be no waiting for punch. Nick Lundh comes on strong as the fight goes on.
Strong boy. And Mike Cope, he doesn't take a backward step.
No, he doesn't. We both saw him fight Sammy Akuso and commentated that fight.
And he's adapted well to the non-kickboxing.
Also saw him fight Craig Eden.
Good punches there from Iron Mike Cope early on in the fight.
Nice punches, that's it.
Nick Lundh is a slow starter, isn't he?
He is a slow starter. I like to see Nick keep his chin down a bit.
Nick Lundh, the champion in the black trunks from the Fighters Factory.
Nice
in the blue
uppercut
corner.
from Nick Lundh. Got my cape right in the end of the nose.
It's going to be a hard fight to score because both guys like to throw as many punches.
Yeah, Nick surprises people. They don't realise he's actually a power puncher. He doesn't look like it, but surely Ian McLeod found that out, as did David Dakey.
And there could be a chance here if he wins this one. He's got another crack at Ian McLeod's Australian middleweight title.
Well, he deserved that shot just on the last fight, really, I thought, Shocker.
He did too. Mike Cope opening up at a cracking pace too. Can you imagine this in 2 or 3 rounds time? This is going to be one war.
Yeah.
Good shot there from Lundh. Cope back by Cope. It was one
nice
for one.
Body shot right hand from Cope, yep.
Both guys will be good at exchanges here. Well, Cope goes underneath. Good shot.
From Cope and a nice uppercut from Lundh. Nothing in this round. Both boys feeling each other out. Mike Cope out of the bright first.
Good shot.
Third whistle stadium.
Good left rip there to finish the round for Iron Mike Cope, the challenger, in the yellow pants from the red corner. And Nick Lundh goes back to the blue corner, where I'm sure Murray Thompson will be saying, just take your time, there's plenty of time to go. It's 10-3s, it's a long fight. And you've got to hold on to your belt. Don't make any silly mistakes. He's a challenger. He's coming to take it. But Iron Mike Cope, I mean, I was quite surprised when he fought Sam Solomon. I was quite surprised because I think he took Sam Solomon by surprise and thumped him a bit.
He did. I didn't see that fight, but on reports I heard about it, I knew he'd put up a good fight. I didn't think. I think he's pretty durable. I didn't think Sam would walk through him.
Just a question for the viewers watching this fight. Trivia question: Who's made 135 of? No, hardly. Who's made 135 appearances in the ring and never lost a fight? Peter Manianis. As we go on to the next round, round 2.
That's it, Peter Manianis, our resident promoter.
Victoria middleweight title fight, round 2.
From Moorabbin Town Hall. Or Melbourne Town Hall, I should say.
He's never at the ring. Good left underneath there from Mike Cope.
No, he's got the Tarak bug, I think. Just got to grab that microphone.
Good shot underneath from Mike Cope. These guys are tailor-made, isn't it? I mean, it's a good match.
Yeah, it's a good match-up.
Credit to Murray Thompson from the Fighters Factory. Never a bad show. This is not the Telstra Dome. Real fighters, real prices, real people.
That right hand from Nick Lundh.
Good shot from Mike Cope underneath. Nick Lundh seems to be reaching for that right hand again.
Get him in the corner.
And Brian Butler, co-commentator at the ringside, had that a draw the last round. Good big swings there. 9 each in the last round. And this is going to be the tail of the tape all the way through this 10 3-minute round fight.
Good left hook from Nick Lundh.
So
got through there. Both boys very even at this stage.
Oh, harder to separate than Michael Jackson.
That's it. I'd like to see Nick Lundh bang that right hand a bit early. Slapping right hand from Mount Gany. War one himself.
And here we go.
There we go. The bombs are starting to come from both boys here. Missing with that body shot, Mike Cope, going around the back of the kidneys. Nice little rip there. No power in it yet.
It's amazing, this fight. One guy's going to open up and the other one's going to reply. A nightmare for the judges, but I'm sure they'll come through. Mike Cope a little bit low there in the yellow pants. Challenger.
I like to see boys working underneath a little bit.
Well, they're working well. Referee Malcolm Bourne, he's not having much to do. He doesn't have to come in. The boys are working out themselves.
Nick Lundh has improved out of side his defence.
But so is Mike Cope. I mean,
Everything, yep. Mike Cope has. You know, both boys are short learning time, both thrown in at the deep end against good opponents.
Yeah. And they've picked up, you know, and then you can see the improvement in every fight. Good shot over the top by Mike Cope on the jaw of Lundh. Good shot underneath from Cope. Cope, the busier fighter of here in the second round of this 10 3-minute round. Every time Nick Lundh throws a left hand, his chin goes up in the air. Mike Cope will pick that. Shot underneath. Oh.
Body shot from Cope. Keep him up, says referee Malcolm
That was high enough. That was a good round there from Mike Cope.
How
much you would have given Mike Cope the points there?
What do you reckon, Frank? Supporters of boxing, sports nutrition. Chris, Agamabar will present the veterans. Chris Agamabar representing Hollywood in our middleweight of the year.
That's right.
I think it was a 10. I think Mike Cope was there. Yeah, just somebody's asking me, what did you think that winner? I'll cross now to Brian Butler. Brian, I mean, you were scoring that one. How did you see that?
I gave that a 10-9 round to Mike Cope.
He did score. He did score the most punches, didn't he?
Yeah, he did land some better punches. I don't like the way he's hanging on the ropes there, though. He's looking a bit fatigued.
Yeah, should never keep your arms up.
No, you just drain the blood, should have the arms down. Yeah, he's getting off that ropes.
I'd like to talk more to you about Howard Lee's driving me nuts in between rounds. A ring announcer, should it be a ring announcer? And as we take this up, Ryan, this is round 3. Nick Lundh starting to pump up the pace a bit. He's 1 point behind, got into the third round. But Mike Cope's pointing
Mike
to the
Cope pointing to the centre of the ring there. I don't know what that's about.
I think that means that's where somebody's going. Both boys very, very evenly matched, punch for punch. There's a Victorian title, middleweight title at stake.
Yeah, Nick Lund's got to let him go in there. That's what he needs.
Good shot, Lundh.
It's that right hand. Very wary of the right hand of Nick Lundh is Mike Cope, getting that left hand up very quickly. Good punches by Nick Lundh inside.
Better round for Nick Lundh. And the black trunks from...
He's got to start getting the ball rolling.
Mike Cope's always busy, always moving. Throws a left hook there, catches Lundh on top of the head. Lundh comes back with a good straight left. This is a better round for Nick Lundh, but he's always been a slow starter in the fights I've seen him. Lazy right hand over the top there from Lundh. Good shot there from Cope.
Got to come around with that right hook, does Nick Lundh inside. Same lean on his head in there.
Good shot from
Good
Cope.
right hand from Mike Cope.
Left hook from Cope, left
Just
underneath.
caught on the glove by Nick Lundh.
Two good punches there from Mike Cope. Over the top and underneath with the left. Busy enough the two fighters so far. Third round, 10-3s, the Victoria middleweight title. Good shot from Lundh over the top. Back comes Cope, underneath and over the top. Both boys taking nothing here.
Good
shot
Bryce
there.
Burt whistle, his boy must be 6 rounds up by now, I'd say.
Oh, good shot by Nick Lundh.
Big punch by Nick Lundh.
Oh, yes.
And a left hook.
Oh, good
and
left
a
by
good
the
return
Cope.
from Mike Cope. But I think a right cross and a left hook beats a straight left hand, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it does. Nakabuna goes to the corner. He's looking for silence. Didn't catch what was going wrong there, but Malcolm Builder not one to be messed with. Nick Lund's getting a bit stronger, Brian.
Nick is. He will get stronger as the fight goes on. Nick's got to make it untidy in there for him.
Shot from Cope. Both boys having a good go at each other.
Yeah, gets a bit too excited in the corner, does Bryce Burwhistle.
Yeah, what was that all about, Brian?
Copping a warning for hanging over the ropes and he will take a point off him. He doesn't care, Malcolm Bullner. And that's the worst thing he can do is argue back his Bright Burwhistle. Is it Bryce?
Yeah.
I'll give that round to Nick Lund. I thought Nick landed the bigger punches in that round.
Well, how do you see it after 3 rounds, Brian? It's early stages of this 10-3s.
Well, after 3 rounds, I've got them all tied up. I've got the first round even, second round for Mike Cope, and that round I give to Nick Lund.
And Nick Lund does starting to get a bit stronger, so...
He does. Nick does come on. As we saw with Australian champion Ian McLeod surviving really for the last 4 rounds of that Australian title fight.
Yeah, he always looks like he's tired, is Nick Lund, but you know, he's had that look on his face, doesn't he? But he's always there at the end. He starts with a good left jab, does Nick Lund. Cope in the yellow pants, the challenger. Nick Lund, the champion, Victorian champion, in the black.
Very hot up there for the boys.
Yeah, it's a hot night here at Box Hill, and we've had some great fights tonight, thanks to Murray Thompson and the Fighters Factory. Nick Lund, this could be a telling round for him. Good shots underneath from Cope.
Couple of good shots from Mike Cope.
They were good shots.
Left
underneath.
hook got through, the first 2 missed. An uppercut from Nick Lund.
Very reminiscent, Mike.
Starting to look a little bit disorientated is Nick Lund.
Very reminiscent, that Mike Cope of Frankie Ropus. He's got a very similar look, similar style. Nick Lund starting to warm up here in the 4th. Good shot from Lund.
Got to keep his hands up, does Nick Lund. Mike Cope taking the points in this round. There's a clubbing right hand from Nick Lund. Really needs to bring that left uppercut up the middle.
Good
Nick
shot
Lund, like a lot of the kickbox.
Good shots.
And there's
left
a
and right. Left and right from both boys. Good shot from Lund. Great left hand there. Jabbed the head of Cope back. Cope comes back with a right over the top. Left over the right. And he's hurt Nick Lund. Strong hands there from Mike Cope. Lund's got to regroup. Lund's looking a bit tired. Cope's looking a busier fighter, Brian.
Yeah, well, he's just been 12 rounds with Sam Solomon.
Yeah.
So he knows about going the distance. He just seems to be getting stronger, which is Nick Lund's forte. Nick looks to be flagging a little bit here.
He does. But he's getting worked over by good punches. Good left there from Cope.
Good left jab from Cope.
Lund's got to pick up the pace. Oh, that's a shocking punch.
Oh, landed one back though. Both boys swinging and missing and then connecting.
They're actually getting punches on the rebound.
Let's not forget, Nick Lund's got one punch that can turn this fight right around.
A knockout blow. Lund's want to keep his hands up here, Brian. He's a bit careless. But
downstairs shows Mike Cope's trainer.
Well, he's working well underneath. Brian, we finished the 4th round there. Is that a cut under Nick Lund's eyes, A little confrontation there with the doctor. Just to see what that was all about. Brian, what did you see that?
I saw that.
Yes, and Mike Cope, he's looking well into the body, isn't he?
Cute. We can hear you.
Good shots here from Mike Cope over the top.
He's been told to go for it by Bryce Birdwhistle. I hope he finds the nailer because he's going to expend a lot of energy trying if he doesn't. So,
Has he got to go for it?
well, I'd tell him to if I was in his corner. Nick Lundh did look like in a bit of trouble in that last round, which I gave, by the way, my unofficial scorecard, a 10-9 round at Mike Cope.
Yeah, he's been the busier fighter. He deserves to be in front.
Nice right hand from Mike Cope. Looking a bit like he did in the fight against Max Maraconti is Nick Lundh, in which he lost that fight.
He's a bit static compared to Mike Cope.
Yep. Well, to be honest, Mike Cope needs to regroup himself up here. If he puts a couple of good ones together, he's got Nick Lundh. I think Nick's going.
Well, he won't go down easy, surely.
Mike Cope might get a rating here out of this fight. Nick Lundh is now rated number 3 in Australia. It's a great couple of punches by Mike Cope.
He's certainly piling on the pressure. Picking his shots well.
Oh, beautiful body shots from Mike Cope. Nick Lund's got to tuck his chin in there. He's
got to throw
flagging
a
a
punch.
bit.
That's what he's got to do. He's got to throw a punch.
He's got to go.
He's got to throw a
Got
punch.
to throw that right hand, does Nick Lundh.
Can he do it from out the jaws of defeat? Nick Lundh, he's copped a fair barrow just round.
I think he's gone, to tell you the truth. I don't think it's there.
Nick Lundh threw way out of tune.
One time, well-timed shot, I think, here by Mike Cope might finish this fight. But like you say, Nick Lundh always looks like that when he's tired, so...
Nick's got to start throwing a punch or two. Get angry. He's got to get angry. He's got to start hurting the bloke.
He's got nothing left.
No.
Doesn't seem to be. Oh. Nothing left but guts is Nick Lundh. That's it. Towels come in from Murray Thompson.
Towel over. Towel came in.
Yeah, I was going to give that a 10-8 round to Mike Cope. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th round.
Well, I hope he gets his money.
Oh, he'll get his money.
Well, Brian, he's always going to win that one, and a good step up in the ratings there for Iron Mike Cope. He coming as a challenger. He knew there was a belt at stake here, come across for the belt, and he was stuck right into Nick Lundh. And as you can see, that Nick Lundh had nothing left after that 5th round. Not a thing left. And as I said before, Brian, it was always going to be on the cards. Mike Cope just wore him down. And Nick Lundh, it looked like there was something wrong there. I mean, he didn't fight his normal fight, did he?
No, I think Nick was hurt with a punch in the 3rd round there. He got a lot of guts. And look, one lovely fella as we see him walking across here to congratulate Mike Cope. Look, take nothing away from Mike Cope. He fights and loses. He's fought the best in Australia, as Nick has in his weight division. And look, good to see the guy have a win. We must be his luck charms.
Yeah, but he's improved, Mike Cope. I mean,
he has.
I mean, every fight I see him, it's a credit to his trainer. He's improved himself all the time. And Bryce Birdwhistle, I mean, he must be happy with what he's done here. We'll just wait for the ring announcer to make it official, make the presentations, and we'll sign off, Brian. It's been a great night of boxing at Box Hill Town Hall. And I hope we can have another big show like this. We're just waiting on the judges coming across. The ring announcer Howard Lee looking for the judges. And now we'll make it official.
Okay, we've come to a conclusion of a great show. How about a big round of applause for Murray Thompson? What a spectacular show. His first ever at Box Hill. Thank you for your great support. And we go to the official. Thank you, Damien. Ladies and gentlemen, timekeeper Damien Membry, acting on the advice from ringside position, Dr. John Jury. Simultaneously, Murray Thompson called it quits. The winner, 2 minutes 32 seconds in round 5, and the brand new Victorian middleweight champion, Iron Mike Coe!
Well, Brian, it was a good fight, wasn't it?
Nick Lundh still smiling. What a great sportsman he is.
Great
The
fighter.
championship belt.
And here the championship belt goes on Mike Coe. Thoroughly deserved, and I think he's going to go
Yes, he
forward. He's improving all the time.
He was, you know, I mean, like he's been in with the best in Australia, so he knows what sort of benchmark he's got to get to. I like to see Nick call it quits at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a fair call because, I mean, this guy's going forward and you're slipping back, so you just get out before it gets too dirty.